Live look at the White House this morning. President Biden will be flying from Washington to TF Green Airport in a little while, and then he's headed to Somerset, Massachusetts.
Yeah, that stop in Massachusetts, part of his push for action on climate change and a clean energy future.
That's right. 12 News reporter Kate Walsh already live in Somerset this morning with more on the presidential visits.
Well, it's not every day, politics aside, that a president visits southeastern Massachusetts, especially Somerset. So as you can imagine, residents that 12 News spoke to in the past 24 hours are pretty excited for this visit and getting Somerset on the national map and in headlines today. So the president is expected to visit here later this afternoon, and you can see a sign painted on the Somerset Recreation Building welcoming the president. This is on the road leading down to the former power plant here. Local businesses preparing as well for possible road closures and detours in the area. 12 News saw 2 C-17 aircrafts at TF Green yesterday, as well as what appeared to be Secret Service SUVs. Residents are keeping in mind that roads may be closed this afternoon at times, as the president is expected to make his way from Warwick to Somerset and then back. Somerset's police chief has warned residents of several road closures and delays. Biden's arrival is scheduled for around 1:15, with remarks here in Somerset at 2:45, and then departing from Warwick again at 4:05.
It's a small town. We've never had anyone really this big visit, so it'll be a really cool opportunity for the town to have the President of the United States come and visit.
So we talked about the logistics. Now, the reason for the president's visit is because here at Brayton Point Power Plant, it closed in 2017 as the last operating coal-fired power plant in Massachusetts at the time. And then in 2019, you watched that incredible video of the cooling towers imploding here, the symbolic end to that industry in Massachusetts. And now there are plans for this to become a manufacturing facility for cables that will be used for offshore wind, connecting that energy to Massachusetts on land. So that's in the works, and the president is expected to be here to highlight that as he tries to push his clean energy agenda, and we'll have much more about that in the next half hour. Live in Somerset this morning, I'm Kate Walsh, 12 News.
Kate, thank you. And you can count on 12 News for continuing coverage of the president's visit today. We'll have live coverage of his arrival this afternoon at TF Green. Air Force One is expected to land at about 1:15. And we'll bring you team coverage on 12 News at 4 of everything the president had to say. You can also check out the details anytime at WPRI.com or the 12 News app. President Joe Biden is going to be paying a visit to southeastern Massachusetts today.
Somerset will be in the national spotlight as the president showcases the former Brayton Point power plant in his effort to transition nationwide to clean energy.
And 12 News reporter Kate Walsh is live in Somerset this morning with what we can expect for the visit today. Hi, Kate.
Good morning, guys. We're live at the footprint of what used to be the Brayton Point power plant, and now we can see kind of what remains as it transitions from what it was to what it will be. You know, people on Brayton Point Road, which leads to the power plant, are used to a lot of noise lately. There were some complaints last year about loud trucks because part of this facility has been used for a scrap metal facility, but it's what this plant will then become in the future, and that's the reason why President Biden will be here today and why Somerset will be getting some national attention. Now, you remember this incredible video of the cooling towers imploding in 2019, April 27th, 2019, the symbolic end of the last coal-fired power plant in Massachusetts. The facility actually closed 2 years prior in 2017 after 60 years in business, creating thousands of jobs for this area. Now, this will eventually be the site of manufacturing for cables that will be used to connect the offshore wind industry to Massachusetts. Today, President Biden will be showcasing this shift to green energy, talking about tackling climate change and how his Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act will create clean energy investments for Massachusetts. And this comes at a time when it seems unlikely the Senate will pass climate measures, but the White House cautioned the president will not be making any executive orders while here today.
Not plan a announcement this week on national climate emergency. Again, everything is on the table. It's just not going to be this week on that decision.
The Pentagon has noted, not just in this administration, but even the previous one, that climate change is a national security issue.
Now, we do know that Massachusetts U.S. Senator Ed Markey will be joining the president here. You can expect other dignitaries to join as well. It's not every day that a president visits South Coast Massachusetts. And logistically speaking, we know the president is arriving at TF Green around 1:15. Then he'll be speaking here in Somerset at 2:45 before making his way back to Warwick to take off on Air Force One just after 4 o'clock this afternoon. So keep that in mind. Somerset's police chief has warned that you should expect some detours and road closures during that time. Live in Somerset, I'm Kate Walsh, 12 News.